Elaine came to me and she had very long hair and she really struggling with her hair being thin, but particularly on top.
So what's the story, Elaine? You've had thinning hair now,
yeah.
and it's genetic, you think?
I think. I've never been told that it is,
Yeah.
but Mum's had thin hair, sister has, so I just think it was a follow-on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what could be done then?
Well, the most important, the first thing I decided to do was to actually cut Elaine's hair off, because what happens is she had very long hair before. Applying a treatment as well for the density is also crucial, but to lose that length and that weight stops Elaine's hair from pulling down and really exposing how fine her hair actually
right,
is.
I see, yes, because you think long hair, the more hair, if I've got thinning hair, I want it long because there's more of it.
Exactly, and you can't afford to hold on to the length if you are thinning in the way that Elaine actually was. The other thing is applying the treatment. We've got two great products here. One's from Philip Kingsley, which is a range of products, but this is actually a maximizer, which is great for body. But we also have, and the product I used earlier on, is actually the Kerastase Densifique. Now, this is actually the stem cell science that I was talking about. And you literally apply it every single day, and I've gone through this with Elaine, but you apply these droplets every single day through this nozzle and massage it in, and within 3 months, you'll have 1,500 more hairs.
Wow.
So it really does create the right environment for the cells to grow these dormant hairs that actually are definitely there, because she's had thick hair before. So.
And so when those hairs grow back,
yes,
did they stay grow
That's
back,
right.
or
so
do you
use this for 3 months and then you don't have to continue using it? So you're literally awakening. You're providing the perfect environment in the scalp for this hair to come through. Once it comes through, you've started that process, that renewal process, that natural renewal process again.
Okay.
So you don't have to keep going back. An amazing product. Really...
So let's have a look at you when you came in this morning, before and after. See.
And again,
wow, gosh,
I'm really asking Elaine to wear her
difference.
hair off her face as well, to give it that lift. And you can see from the before and after that to have that lift at the front, to take it shorter. I mean, she looks like a completely different
really do.
person.
Are you happy, Elaine?
Yeah, very much so.
Good. Yeah, you should be.
Let's move on now to Bernard. Bernard, I
Bernie.
noticed you, when we were chatting about confidence issues, you were nodding your head.
Yep.
So this is something that does affect you?
It has, yeah. Had a turbulent few years. Been through a divorce. My father passed away. Had a serious spinal injury. Was housebound for quite a period of time. And it just knocks your confidence completely.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
And I think with stress and anxiety, which is something Bernie's definitely struggled from, it really has an effect on your testosterone levels, which then affects your hair. So it's almost accelerated the balding process for Bernie. So earlier on, this is actually not Bernie's hair at all. I've applied a toupee, traditionally, with toupee tape, as you can see there. And literally just on the zones where he's got the least amount of hair, I've applied that tape and then just placed on a half wig, which is literally what we call a toupee, and thinned it out, because the trouble is with these toupees is they are very unnatural because there's far too much hair in them.
Yes, I always say that about wigs in general.
You really have to thin it out, and I think if we show a little before and after, we can see that Bernie before and the amount of hair loss that he had, and then obviously just placing that toupee on and just making it as natural as possible, you know, and he's delighted with it, which I think is great.
You had looked at others in the past, you couldn't find the right one, so how do you feel about this one, Bernie?
Oh, as soon as you put it on, I was amazed. It was just, you know, felt like a different person.
Made you feel better?
Yeah, a million times better.
What are you doing there? What are you doing to him?
Taking the tape off.
Right.
So, I'm going to take this off. So basically, the reason why you can see the before and after, very natural, great colour match, really important. I just wanted to show you this. So if I spin Benny around really quickly, this is another alternative. If you don't want to go the full wig, we have these products. One's called Topic and one's called Mane. Now, this is actually like spray hair. So what it does is it gives you the coverage, which is really impressive and very easy to use. So you just give it a good shake. And you can see here, this is actually, we call this Zone 5, which is where most of the male pattern baldness comes in. But this is really affordable and a great quick fix. Now, because he doesn't actually have a lot of hair here, Mane is the best one to use. So you hold it quite close and you just spray.
It's like spraying a fence.
Yeah. And he just gets a little bit more coverage, if you like.
God, that's amazing!
Yeah.
You've just sprayed his hair on!
So I've just sprayed
Does
his hair
that wash
on.
off in the rain?
Yeah.
If he walks out and it rains, is that going to run down his face?
It's rainproof. So you can go out in the rain. Not all of them are, but literally that won't come off in the rain. I think they even say you can almost swim with it. That is amazing. So another quick fix, a great product by Mane. There are many out there, and I think that it's a really beautiful wave and a quick fix rather than wearing a full-on toupee.
OK, brilliant. Well done, Bernard. Right, we've got Emily next.
Emily, the lovely Emily. So Emily's just finished chemotherapy, and she's really just in a place where she wants to to rebuild and restart her life again. Now, I meet many clients like Emily, and what's really important is choosing a wig. Now, wigs, most people think they need real hair because they want to have the exact same version of the hair that they lost.
Is this not your hair?
No.
No.
Oh my goodness! I actually thought that was your hair. Like honestly, truthfully,
This
entirely.
morning I've said that. Yeah, they were shocked when I took it off.
I think, yeah, okay. Wow.
And this is actually Emily's wig. This is how I met her. And what we've done is we tried on lots of wigs, but we really spoke about the elements of a wig. And you can see us there that you need this particular type of monofilament on the underneath of the wig.
Right,
and
why is that?
The reason is because it looks so natural. So,
oh, I see, in the parting line.
It really looks like your scalp.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So we had lots of fun.
Let's just have a look at that monofilament again. Turn that over so that we get to see it.
The monofilament here is the absolute key. So you might get a wig, but also not real hair, because if this gets wet, it goes back into the exact same form. So much easier to look after than natural
You want something you can go back to the gym and put your hair up.
Exactly.
Don't you?
Just so my head can breathe and it's comfortable.
Yeah. And I'm just very quickly going to take this off. Very quickly, I'm going to pop this on because
you look gorgeous
I
like that,
believe
by the way.
I know, you do. Look at your eyes.
Like that. It really
So
does.
you grab that for me. Now, being a brunette, she's going back to work.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is literally just make her, pull this hair out the front, is just a little bit more sophisticated. So we've gone for brunette, and you can see there, she
You're
looks...
so lucky you see so many different
I know she has.
That's amazing.
So, and we both agree that it just makes her a little bit more sophisticated, more grown up, and I think she's great.
It looks
She's
amazing.
been
I've been playing with this wig already. I'm a bit jealous
There are
of like that.
pictures.
Bernard's got his eyes on that one.
Well done. Let's have a look at the before and after, and there you go. Oh, beautiful both ways, you lucky thing.